Okay, in section 4, we're identifying graphs of these equations in the slope-intercept form. So remember, slope-intercept form is the form y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. And on the graphs, this y-intercept is where on the y-axis the line crosses. So it'll be a point somewhere on the y-axis, would be the b, or the y-intercept. So if I'm looking at this first equation, y equals negative 5/3, oops, looks like I missed the x on there. Should be y equals negative 5/3 x plus 2. This plus 2 tells me that it's going to cross the y-axis at 2. And so that tells me it's either going to have to be graph B or graph D, because both of these cross the y-axis at a positive 2. It's either going to have to be B or D. To find the next part of it is we use the slope, and that kind of tells us where to go next. So if we have a slope of negative 5/3, because it's negative, this line is going to be going down. So we would go down 5, and then we would go right 3. So if I look at problem B, to get to this other point over here, looks like I go down 1, 2, 3, and right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which isn't what this slope tells me to do. This slope tells me to go down 5 and right 3. So it's not going to be B. Let's check D. From D, if I start at the y-intercept, I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right 1, 2, 3. There we go. That is graph D. That does match what I was expecting to find from my equation. So then, let's look at the next equation. Y equals 5/3 x minus 2. Again, this minus 2 tells me that it's either going to be A or C, because that's where it's going to cross the y-axis, is down at negative 2. We're going to use the slope to tell us what next. So 5/3, since it's a positive slope, means we're going to be going up 5 and right 3. So if we look at A, this one looks like to get to this next point, we are going up 1, 2, 3, and right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's not what we're expecting. We're expecting to go up 5 and right 3. So let's check C. Looks like here we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right 1, 2, 3 to that next point. And so C is the graph that matches with equation 2. Okay, then we have problem 3. Y equals 3/5 x minus 2. Again, that minus 2 tells us it's going to cross the y-axis at negative 2. And so that tells me it's probably going to be A, because here's another one where we cross at negative 2. Well, let's check using the slope. The slope of 3/5, since it's positive, would tell me I'm going up 3 and right 5. So from this point to the next one, I go up 1, 2, 3, and right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sure enough, problem A does match my equation from problem 3. So that leaves graph B must be the graph for the equation 4. But let's double check. This tells me that it's going to cross at 2, which it does. This crosses at a positive 2. And then it tells me that since it's negative, I should be going down 3 and right 5. So from this point, I go down 1, 2, 3, and right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, graph B does match this equation before.